What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games. This is episode 63, recorded on April 25th, 2021. I'm not feeling great. My allergies are kicking the crap out of me right now, but I'm here, so that's good. And everybody, not everybody, but both girls are sick, so that's exciting. So I was already staying home with them for church, and then now it's hitting me, I think. So this is super exciting. I hope it's just allergies. We'll see.
Yeah. It's probably allergies. I hope it's allergies.
I hope so too. Especially since I just got second dose this week.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll talk about that.
You felt pretty bad after your second dose, you said.
Yo, dude, you know what? We'll just go to it. I was gonna do some housekeeping at the beginning. We're just gonna go for it. But yeah, so like Monday I got my shot. I was like, it was good, man. I was like, oh, I got my shot. Great. Went to work, did everything I needed to do. I came home. I had to stop at my parents' house to get something after work. And all of a sudden I was like, man, I get kind of tired. I was like, whatever. Then I go home and then I start getting aches. My elbows, my knees. I was like, oh man, I must have finally hit that age where everything just starts hurting. I was like, dang it. That's what I was thinking. And then it just kind of, I don't know. I don't know, man. It was weird. I started getting a fever, right? It's like I started feeling it in my head, and then your neck feels like it's getting hot. I was like, it's weird. It felt like heat was coming off my neck. I was like, what is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I went to play Xbox. And then I kind of would get like chills a little bit while I was playing, but it was fine. I felt like my room's pretty like...
Right, Pipe? That age.
Chip says, we're not supposed to be that age yet. I know.
No, you're not. Just because you're not.
So then I finally decide to get off Xbox and go to bed. So I get up, go get a drink of water, and then that's when it hits. The chills. And it was like wild. It was like I was like, I'm not even cold, but I'm shaking.
Yeah.
Just shaking. I'm like, what in the heck is happening? So I go get in bed, leave my clothes on, wrap up in the blanket. I'm just sitting there like...
I did the same thing, dude. I had like a hoodie on, t-shirt, sweatpants, socks, and I was under the covers the whole afternoon.
Dude, and then like the shaking was so bad it made me start getting like allergies. Not allergies. My allergies are going asthma. Started having like asthma attacks because I was shaking so bad. And then Allie's like, can you stop shaking? She's like, you're making me like motion sick because the bed is just shaking. I'm like, I can't stop. It reminded me a lot of like that feeling like when I don't know if you ever done like ice baths, like after like you get hurt or something, like right? So you gotta like go get in the ice, like after a football game, you get in the ice. It's like you get in the ice and you don't want to move, you just want to sit there because then you're cold, but you're not. There's no pain. Train.
Yeah, I know. That's like weird timing.
And then, so I'm just sitting there, dude, like just, you don't want to move because if you move, it hurts or you start shaking again. So you're like, if I just don't move, I'll be fine. She's just sitting there trying to find the right position to lay in. You're like, I don't know what to do. And then I woke up and like, I was still not feeling great. And then like my neck, dude, and my head hurt, dude. I was like, oh. It's a good time. That was a good time.
I went through all that. But so I got, like I said, I got my shot. And the first shot, I just felt tired. Like the first shot after the first one, I was like kind of started yawning that afternoon, like a couple hours later. I took a nap on the couch. I mean, I didn't really feel bad at all, just sleepy for the most part. But then the second shot, I started to feel sort of the same sensation. But I woke up the next day thinking everything was fine. And then it hit me. And then I was just like chills. The usual, it's stuff that I had felt before. I had felt it before. I'd been sick like that before, but and then it lasted my mom, for her, she said it lasted about 36 hours. For me, it was about 24, maybe if that, because by the time I got up the next day, I think even later that night, I felt better. And by the next day, I felt better. And then it was, felt normal the next day. I was able to go back to work because I took that day off. I thought I was going to get up and be like, oh, I'm good. I'm going to go to work. Everything's going to be fine. Nah. I was like, I'm going to take the day off. And like I said, I had a hoodie on, a t-shirt. I had sweatpants, socks. I still climbed in bed and covered up. It's like just and just slept. I just slept it off, and it was good. I mean, it wasn't, it could have been worse. It could have been way worse.
It's true. It still wasn't great though.
Nah, it wasn't fun, but at least it didn't last because normally, if you think about it, right? Normally, when you're sick like that, it usually lasts like a week. It usually lasts a few days. Like if you're really sick and you really get sick, it's not just like 24 hours. You're just like, I've been sick all week, and you're like, you're like, when is it going to go away? And then you're like contemplating, maybe I should make a will. It's just like I've been there, just from being sick. So this was only like a day, and I was like, whatever. I'm just glad that I have some, protection right now. Plus, I want to travel and stuff. And
I did feel superhuman afterwards. That was weird.
That's what everybody said. I don't know if
the next day I felt like a new man. I was like, man, I can do anything today. I was like, it's great. I got energy.
Said that. Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just maybe I really just needed a day to recoup. Like I feel like I'm constantly going nonstop.
Yeah.
And finally, it was like, finally. Oof.
Yeah. It's good times, man.
Yeah. Well, the news this week is pretty light, right? There was not much that happened this week. We'll go through that a little bit. First, we gotta do our whole housekeeping, whatever. So, if you guys want, make sure you guys go check it out on YouTube, subscribe. You don't have to like it or comment it. And honestly, if you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. That's cool. Helps us out. You'll find something to talk about. It's true. We do. I mean, look, we just spent 8 minutes talking about our shots. And then, if you guys want to, you can check out the podcast on all the other different platforms. But we also have our Patreon. We do have that giveaway. That is this week. Yep. This is your last week to get in for that Patreon giveaway, and we're giving away that Geek Made Designs. I just forgot the name of it. Geek Made Designs headset controller holder thingy. It's wood with a little metal pole. It's really cool looking. I still haven't gotten that yet. They haven't even shipped it yet. I know they do is it made to order? They do all their stuff as made to orders. Yeah. So maybe it's just not here yet. I don't know.
Maybe.
But that's okay. It'll be here eventually.
Yeah.
What is today? Tomorrow is the day you can buy that controller the first time. The first ones.
Which one?
Is it the wire one over there? Yellow?
Oh, yeah. That super bright one that came out. And then that came out with the camouflage one, the red camouflage.
Yes.
That we talked about. Oh yeah.
So both of those come. So those will be in the giveaway for this next month. So that'll be cool.
Nice.
I think that's all there is to talk about for housekeeping. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. Yogomi, what'd you do this week?
This week I worked a lot. I worked on the show that I did last night called that was the 9th episode of Yogomi Show Me. So I had to produce the presentation for that. Did some editing on a video I'm working on and shot another video. I am backlogged on the video editing. I've been so busy, editing just takes up so much time. But I having to work on this show that last night kind of cut into that too, because I have to do all the research and put it all together and all that stuff. Yeah. But it was fun. Played our game of the week. Last night's show was the 9th episode of Yogomi Show Me, and we talked about toys. That was fun. That was actually a lot of fun. We talked about what was the first toy you ever played with? What toy did you ask Santa for but you didn't get? What was your favorite toy from Japan? Things like that. It was fun. Everybody had their answers, and it was good. It was good to see people's answers and compare. And plus we had we have different people from different eras and decades and generations, so people had all these different answers. Miss April's was in there, and she's pretty young. So every time we talked about video games, everything was Nintendo 64. I thought that was funny. Yeah, that was her first system. While my first system was Atari 2600. The first system I ever played was Pong.
I think, but it was fun. The first system we owned was 64. But I had at the college we played a Super Nintendo and a Dreamcast.
Oh, okay, yeah. My friend had Pong. So I would just go over his house and play Pong. So that was I believe Pong was the first system that you could actually have at home, you know. Okay. As far as I know. And then but yeah, it was fun. It was a good fun show. Yeah, I think I'm gonna export the whole entire show to YouTube instead of editing it and making an edited version. It was pretty fun.
Dang.
Yeah.
So are you gonna make that like a playlist? Are you gonna make that a playlist on your website?
I am. The what do you mean, the Yogomi Show Me or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am.
Sick. This fun. Week.
Fatty Too Cool. What's up, man?
What up? There was one part in your show. I wasn't there for very long, right? Because before you started your show, I had to go get set up because I was doing that prom.
Right.
And I did the prom. Well, actually, I set up the prom. Then I came home. And that's when I came in. I checked in for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I had to leave.
Yeah.
Then I had to go do the prom. And then I wasn't done with that prom till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like the cleanup, you know what I mean? Because I had to clean all my stuff up, go take the trailer back and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was a good time. That's probably why my allergies are messed up, dude. They did it out in the middle of a big old grass field.
Weren't you feeling good before you went out there?
For the allergy was, because it was in the middle of this big old grass field.
Yeah.
Which is cool because they're trying to COVID, try to keep people separated a little bit, so they made it a bigger area. But so that those that want to be away from other people can be away from other people. I get to be by myself. It's great. That's the best part about being a DJ. You're like, stay away from me. I don't want to take your songs. Okay. What else did I do this week? I finished those baseballs finally.
Oh, nice.
I think I did another doormat this week. I don't know, man. I've been trying to do stuff with that laser. It's work and then it's work and then it's work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
yeah.
And then I just want to play video games too, man. I want to relax. We will play GTA this week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we played it. Well, we talked about it, right? We talked about it last week's episode. I think we talked about GTA. Mm-hmm. And so we did like the sumo, and then Tuesday came around and they put stunt races as the double RP and double money. Let me tell you. I love stunt races.
Yeah. I haven't played GTA in forever. I think. Hey, hi, Allie.
She brought me tissues because my nose was going crazy.
Aw, that's good. Turns out I don't know. I think I do have GTA on the external hard drive, and I didn't realize it. So we'll see. But when you play GTA, you mostly play like the racing games and stuff, right?
Yeah, but sometimes we do the shooting stuff. Like me and Bobo did some of the I don't even, like I told you, I've never even actually played the story. Every time I log into that game, I'm still at the bank robbery scene. Like the very first part of the game.
Yeah. I haven't got very far.
I just want to go shoot stuff with my boys, you know what I mean? Like, and it's kind of fun, just like rolling down the street, dude. Some dude sitting there, dude, is freaking blow up his car. You're like, yeah, suck it, punk.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Some like actual player,
yeah. I don't know. I
still want to get you to play GTA roleplay.
I've been thinking about it. I actually was talking to my chat last week, I think it was. It might have been during guitar night when I was doing guitars, which I'm going to be switching up this week. I'm going to be switching up the guitar stream where I'm standing up, because I just play guitar much better standing up than I do sitting down. I just feel I don't know what it is. I just feel confined. But anyway, somebody came in and was talking about streaming and this stuff that I was using, and I was talking about how I use a Mac, and then another guy was talking about how he just finished he streamed. I think started streaming again, and he streamed putting together a PC for one of his friends. And I thought, what if I just decided to put together a gaming PC? Now, here's the thing. I want to do it, but I need to look into possibly moving. By the way, I checked on that space up. Remember the place that we looked at? On the roof. Yeah, first of all, it's not. It's being
Renovated.
what do you call it? Renovated. It's being renovated, and apparently they're saying like the price is like crazy high, and it's really for businesses or something like that. So they didn't like the conversation. When I tried to have the conversation with him, they were like leading me away from talking about it, like about renting another place. I thought that was interesting.
Why?
Like I'm interested, and why don't you just give me a price? But like they were like, well, we have other, like they were really quick to get me to talk about something else, like another. I thought that was interesting.
Huh.
I was like, okay. So I think that before I decide to build a PC, because I would need a PC to do anything GTA roleplay, right?
Yeah.
I need to consider moving to a bigger space. So
Dang.
I'm running out of room.
Yeah.
I'm running out of room of the things that I want to do and the plans that I have in the future for streaming and content creation. And I have all these ideas and things that I want to do. So I may need to look.
Did they have bigger apartments in there or no?
Oh yeah, dude. Like my place is small considering some. Remember when we walked by and you looked at that one?
Yeah, dude, they were having like the whole wedding inside of one room. I was like, good Lord, that is huge.
So that place specifically, I used to go into that place to get there was a law office there. I used to go to get stuff notarized in there. And I remember how big that was, but I think what they've done is they just have opened that up to rent it out for people, because those people didn't live there. They just rented it out to have that event there.
Yeah.
I don't think they live there. And so, because a lot of people, like the guy, remember we were in the elevator and that guy got on, he's like, I just got married. And they're like, hey, he was all hype. And they didn't live there. They didn't live in the building. And so, but just buy a mansion and then we can have house parties. Okay. Sure. By the way, Five made a point.
I support that.
He matched 3 or 4 answers last night. It was kind of scary. Five was in my head last night. He was like, some of his answers were like totally my answers. So yeah. So I'm looking at, I'm not saying it's going to be tomorrow. I'm not even going to say it's going to be this year, but I am considering moving to a bigger space. So
you heard
it's just a lot of things I want to do.
Moving tomorrow. Not just kidding.
I want to be able to leave all my photography stuff up. I don't know. At this point in my life, I just want to make content, dude. Yeah.
Do you have to live downtown?
I don't have to live downtown, but I like living downtown. I like being here. But I am open to move somewhere else. I am open to move.
You do live in Texas. Like True. Houses are not that expensive in Texas.
They're not. But the thing about houses is that here in Texas, the property taxes are crazy. And it's not just property taxes. You're not just paying your mortgage. You're paying mortgage, property taxes. Then there's like neighborhood fees. There's all these other stuff that you ended up paying. And I'm like, I'm a single dude. I don't care about any of that stuff.
That's a good
one. I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't want to mow the yard. I don't want to pay somebody to mow the yard. Exactly. Maintenance time. Something breaks. If something breaks here, they come fix it. Except for my washer and dryer. Like I bought my washer and dryer, right? But other stuff, they fix it. And that's, what I want does just, I've been looking around. It just doesn't exist. So I don't like mowing the lawn. No, I don't want to mow my lawn.
But that means he's not going to enjoy Lawnmower Simulator. I tried.
We talked about this.
I tried. Okay.
Bobo's like, wow.
I think sometimes mowing the lawn is just like, it's a good time, dude. You're just like,
when I was, I will take that back. When I was a kid, right? I did actually like mowing the lawn. I would mow our lawn and other things. And
sorry. Cheesehead brought in a quote.
Oh yeah. Why would anyone do drugs when you can mow a lawn? But yeah, like growing up, like we would mow the lawn. There was a sense of satisfaction after you finish and you look at it, you're like, I did. But right now, I'm not excited about mowing my lawn, at all. Yeah. But you could own for like 800. Titus, it's not. First of all, I don't pay $2,000 a month, and I don't know where you live, Titus, but $800 is not going to get me a month. It's not going to get me the house that I want.
Not in downtown Dallas.
Yeah, and not in a place that I would want to live in Dallas. And $800, like $800 is not all you would be paying. So by the end of the month, you would be back up to $2,000 anyway, and probably have less space. So. It's not that. It's not as simple as just saying, "Hey, get a house."
It's
not as simple. It's not that simple.
Shadow. I'm just that's where I'm at right now. I'll be honest. My mortgage. I got a 3-bedroom house. Like got a backyard, everything, dude. It's my mortgage is $750.
Yeah, well, that's great. Yeah, that's great. But see,
Let's talk about big restaurants we have near me.
Right.
Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr.,
see,
Taco Bell.
So once I go, I've already looked, right? I've already looked. And it's I haven't, I'm not saying this because I haven't already looked at houses, buying houses, locations, and all this other stuff. I've already looked. And once you do the pricing, the room that I need, right, the space that I need, and then in a location where I'm not going to have to worry about people breaking in and stealing stuff. That's another thing about having a house is that it's way easier for people to break in and steal stuff quick, easy, it's way easier. And so living like this, all my stuff is safe. First they got to get in the building, and then they got to get out of the building. Cameras everywhere. It's just easier. And I don't have a family. I don't have kids. I don't have a wife.
No reason to have a full house. You don't need it.
No reason for me to buy a house. And
he's got a studio apartment. Does everything you need.
Fix stuff and all that stuff. Yeah. So
that's fair.
Just saying.
So what are we talking about? 22 minutes later, we're talking about apartments. Like I said, light day on news this week. But there is some things, all right? So first things first, Microsoft's not buying Discord.
Yeah.
It's pretty much confirmed this week that they're not buying them anymore. Discord's going to go for is it an IPO? Is that what the word is?
Yeah. They're going to.
So if you do want to jump in on something for stock right away, there's something. If you get in there early, ride that wave. Come on, ride the rain. Choo choo. Sorry. I played that song last night. Random.
You did?
Yeah, I played that song last night. From is it Ghost Town DJs?
No, was it? No. It's called The Train, right? Was it Ghost Town DJs? I thought it was
I think it is.
I thought it was like some Florida name or something.
There's another, I think, what's the other name too? It's like featuring. Let me double check. And now we're both like
Quad City.
Up, so. Quad City, my bad.
I knew it was like a Florida base. Like, yeah.
Ghost Train DJs do something else too, though.
You know what though? That song is actually pretty hype. That song is pretty hype. It had for it to be like that type, the beat and everything on that was, it was pretty hype. It was actually
man. Now I can't even think who Ghost
had the percussion and everything in it.
Are they the ones that sing that? I think. Remember that song? Everybody did that dance for a little while. They like this.
What song?
I think it's called "My Boo."
Oh, I don't know.
My Boo. I don't know. It was a song. It was Vines. It was from the Vine time. I think that was Ghost Town.
Yeah.
So you're Quad City. There's Quad City and Ghost Town DJs. Okay.
I don't think I ever had Vine. I might have had Vine on my. I never used it though.
Yeah, it's called My Boo for Ghost Town DJs. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Like, man, all the names are lining up in my head. Yeah, I played that song though. Come on, ride the train. Choo choo.
Yeah.
That song's a good time. That's a good song. That's a good song. Slaps.
That's a pretty hype song. That is. That's a pretty hype song. It's got a good beat, really good beat.
Team. So yeah, no Discord. Sad.
Yeah.
No Roblox either. Dang it.
What's your thought on Gilded? Is that what it's called? What's the the
I haven't even
Discord.
touched it. The reason why Gilded exists the way it is because people were mad that they lost their partnerships.
Right.
So
yeah, the partnership.
now you
thing,
go over to Gilded, and then they'll pretty much just give it to you if you go there.
Right. But yeah, I have a Gilded account, but I'm not going to uproot everybody. All right, everybody, let's go to Gilded.
Yeah.
There's no reason to do it.
The thing with Gilded though is that there's not much. There's no monetary support in there.
Oh, right.
So you have to add it somewhere. You have to make money somewhere. And so Discord made money by making people buy Discord Nitro.
Yeah.
You want more things? Here's this, but
right.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You gotta remember, if anybody's making any money, they want to make more money.
Yeah. So how do you, I mean, I'm not sure I really understand all the benefits of paying more stuff for, like, what do you really get when you boost the server?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
You don't even get anything. They literally get all the money from the boost.
So what's the point of it?
There isn't.
What the heck?
There isn't a point.
Oh my gosh. Bandwidth? Oh, bandwidth. Okay. I guess you can upload bigger videos and stuff.
Files. Yeah, you can do bigger
files. That's right. I guess that's worth it. I suppose.
Do you know why I pay for Nitro? I'll tell you why I pay for Nitro. There's not really a good reason why I pay for it, other than I literally don't want to have to go back through all the different ways where I have my Discord. Because for the esports stuff, I have my Discord put in all over the place. So you have to put the hashtag and then whatever it is. Well, so it's like,
what's up,
I have
Slay?
So mine's DeeJayHerro hashtag 1234.
Right.
And I have that all over the place. Like I'm in for it's like 6 different freaking companies that I have to deal with for that. And so it keeps track of it, and so it's just easier to find that way. But so I pay quite a bit of money a year just to have that, just for my convenience on there.
Right.
Because I got so used to having it because I was Discord partner for how long, right? For like a little while.
And they were like, "No, not anymore. You're not."
I know. Why
for
can't
no
they
reason.
I know. It's like, by the way, you weren't making any money, and we weren't making any money from you. So we're just gonna take away the things that cost money that don't make us any money.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. This is weird, but whatever. I mean, I didn't have enough people to get partnered anyway. Apparently, you need like thousands. Well, maybe you didn't at first, but.
There needs to be different levels of the partner. I think it's kind of silly that they have it that way, but
yeah,
it needs to be corporate partners.
Did Twitch start something where you could pay to be affiliate?
I don't know.
I swear I thought I heard something like that where you could pay to get affiliate or something like that.
I wouldn't hold it past Amazon throwing something out there like that. They're like, you know what? F it.
Yeah. I swear I saw something. They were talking about it, and they saw TJ. I mean,
if any of you guys were there for my birthday stream that one time, you saw it.
I opened up a browser last night, and I wasn't signed in. So when I open up the browser and I go to Twitch, it puts what it wants on the homepage. Right? I'm the nobody. I'm not signed in yet, and it was the main thing on the homepage was a girl doing a bikini try on in a hot tub. So there you go.
Yeah.
The twerking in the Spider-Man suit probably, could work.
Yeah, soon. I'm here for this. Okay. It's real though. Dude, I went on I was trying to see, I was like, man, people make a big deal about this. There's no way there's that many people doing these like hot tub streams, right?
They are.
Holy crap, bro. I was like,
yep.
It's just like a group of people are all like hitting each other. They're like, hey, you want to make some easy money without having to show everything? Go to this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's so discouraging about so many platforms, including TikTok, including, all these platforms, is that the stuff that gets the stuff that really gets the attention, that gets all the views, millions of views. Like there's a guy, I can't remember his name, but all he does is he just holds his camera and he just cusses at the camera, saying like he wants, like, one of the things he says is fried chicken. It's fried chicken, and I deserve fried chicken. And he just keep cussing and fried chicken. And this guy's got millions of views. He's being talked about on podcasts. All he does is just and I'm like, that is it? Are we supposed to be giving him props because he turned on the camera and did it? Because that whole thing with like, dude, I could do that, and then somebody's like, yeah, but you didn't. But like, I don't want to do that, like
it's true.
And then you're like, what I want to do is I actually want to put work into my stream, whether it's playing a game, whether it's these podcasts. I want to put time and work and creativity into it, but nobody cares about that. I just want to watch this guy just cuss on video for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And so, it's that's what's so super discouraging about creating content. That's the stuff that gets the numbers and the follows and the likes and the eyes, and it's just weird. It's very strange. Especially
the bikini streams are going big because you already know sex sells. So
sex sells. Yeah, sex sells. I get that.
The other stuff is people just want to watch people be stupid. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy watching people hurt themselves.
Did you hear my story last night? Speaking of,
Nuh-uh. Let's hear this. I want to hear this. I'm excited.
Okay, so yesterday I had to run an errand. Oh my gosh. I haven't laughed so hard in so long, dude. But yesterday I went and ran an errand. I had to go drop off something for somebody, and I came back home and I wanted a pizza. So I order a pizza, and I order it through DoorDash, and it says, just leave it outside my door. I have it set, just leave it outside the door, and you're supposed to get the notification on the phone. And what's crazy, here's what's wild. After all this, I never got the notification that the food was delivered. So I'm sitting here and I hear a knock on the door, right? Knock on the door. And then she keeps knocking. And then she starts tapping. Like just going on and on. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like sitting here at my computer and I'm like, what the heck? Is this
DJ at my house?
Yeah. So I go to the door and she's still, like, from the time it took me to walk over to the door, she's still tapping. And so I look through and I see her. So I opened the door and I'm like, yo, you just leave it outside the door. And she's like, oh, well, sometimes we do that and people mark it as not delivered. And I said, I would do that to you, and I just smiled. And she's like, but as she's talking, she's backing up, right? And right next, I kid you not, dude, it was not even a full inch away from her is a big concrete pillar.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
And so she backs away. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You've seen the pillar. Yeah. It's right outside my door. As she's backing away, she turns around and goes, bam, right into it. Right into the pillar. And instead of walking around the pillar into the hallway, she slides between the pillar. Her escape route was between the pillar and the wall. And so I'm watching this at my door. And like, her hitting the pillar was one thing, but the fact that she chose to go between the pillar and the wall to get away, that was the icing
Disappear.
on the cake. So I closed the door, and I'm not kidding. I fell on the concrete, laughing so hard, dude. I laughed so hard for like a long time.
At least you were nice enough to go away and laugh at her, because I would have right there, I had the door open.
I know, I didn't want to laugh at her. Because the thing is I saw it happening. Like, I saw it about to happen. And I couldn't stop it in time. I couldn't go I couldn't do anything. And she just like, bam, right into the wall. And then just like slipped through.
Because I would have been like, oh.
Yeah.
I would have been into it.
And as a matter of fact, when I closed the door, I was so careful to laugh quietly. So I just fell on the ground. I laughed for a good 2 minutes. I was laughing so hard. Oh my gosh, it was so incredibly funny. I hadn't laughed that.
I told you gotta get a Ring doorbell, man.
I know, I could have filmed the whole thing.
Man, you've been famous on TikTok with one video. You've been making money and never have to make another video on TikTok.
It was so funny. I laughed so hard. And I was laughing quiet too. I didn't want to like bust out laughing. I actually went back outside because I was trying to explain it to my friend who she knows where I live and she's been here too. And so I took a picture of the pillar and the space between the wall and put an arrow and put escape route. And I said, oh my gosh, it was so incredibly funny. But I don't understand, like, why was she knocking on the door relentlessly? Like, just
maybe
leave it outside.
Maybe she just doesn't trust people.
And she never even marked that it was delivered. It never popped on my phone
You should have called them and be like, I never got my food.
I know. It's just like the irony of it. But yeah, I talked to the guy. I'm like, nah, I didn't get it. I wouldn't do that, though, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
You're a good person. You're like me, bro. I could have easily got another Xbox headset, but I was like, no, man. Just because they misdelivered it. And they were like, just call us. If you don't get it by this day, then you get another one. I was like, all right.
I was kind of hoping that, like, because it's happened before where something was supposed to be delivered and it didn't get delivered. And it didn't get delivered. It just didn't arrive. It didn't arrive anywhere near the delivery. So they gave me a refund. And I ordered another set, and then it was actually HyperX headsets. The headset showed up, and I don't know why, but they sent me the headset that was supposed to be delivered showed up. The headset that I reordered showed up, and then there was another error where they sent me another headset. So I ended up with 3 HyperX headsets. Yeah. It was just.
Do you want me to do anything with these, or just keep
them?
I
think what happened was the company that sent them was probably like a third party, so they saw the error. So like, oh, let's send them another set out. And then Amazon sent me another set, and then the original set that I ordered showed up. So for a while, I had 3 HyperX headsets around.
Dang, ball out.
Yeah.
Speaking of Amazon, I had a score this week. Well, I had a score. Wow. You get the score. I had the score.
Yeah, I get the score. Yeah.
You literally came into the Xbox party on Friday.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I've been trying to get stuff all day. You're like, man, I need to get a PS5. I was like, do you want me to just give you a PS5 if I find one? And you're like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I was like, just send me the money, whatever. We can make it work. It was like 15 minutes after that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I just got a PS5. You're like, what? Like, yeah, I just got one.
That's how I got the Series X. You got it on Amazon for me too, but we had to wait for that one. But yeah, just like minutes after we were in there, wait, what? And then so you said you couldn't change Tuesday. The address, you said?
No, okay. It'll be at my house on Tuesday.
All right.
So I've scored 3 X's, 2 S's, 3 S's, and 2 PS5s.
Nice.
The bots got nothing on me. They got nothing up. No, I'm just kidding.
It's still crazy that the PS5 was the most bought. But it's not because of people were consumers. It's because of bots and scalpers.
Yeah, how many people are still sitting on
they were buying thousands at a time, you know? It wasn't, that, of course it was most sold. It was the most scalped. That's what they should have said.
I think it was shipped. I think yours was shipped last night. Let me see. Pretty sure it said Amazon was like, your order has been shipped. PS5 will arrive on Tuesday.
It's the better system, though. Okay.
The PS5? You know what? That's a whole conversation. Whatever.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
It's got some good games on it right now. That's about it.
There's literally nothing that I want.
so I was saying there's some good games on it right now. That's what I was trying to say.
I just need to get one because all I care about is Uncharted. When the next Uncharted comes out, that's all I care about.
That's true. Mm-hmm. I got Game Pass. I don't need anything else. Honestly, I'm pretty set for life. Speaking of Game Pass, there's a lot of games leaving Game Pass this week. That is some sad things, but that's okay. Fractured Minds moving out for the King.
Now you got that
actually played.
Well, now he's got that on Games. Yep, there you go. Cheesehead now shows on Game Pass. It's the best. No. I honestly think it's the best baseball game out there, to be honest with you. But anyway, we'll talk about it. But what do you say? What's leaving?
Not a lot, really. This game was on Game Pass. I didn't even know that. There's a game called Thumper. It's a rhythm game. And it looks like Tav like that. Like remember Tap Tap Revolution or whatever it was on your phone, like Guitar Hero on your phone.
Oh yeah.
Kind of looks like that. Thumper. I might download that one. That looks kind of cool. So that's leaving. Levelhead's leaving. For the King's leaving. Endless Legends leaving. Moving out. And Fractured Minds. And Fractured Minds, if I am correct, it's one of the fastest games to 100%. Yeah, there you go. Chip just said it right there too. Less than an hour and you get 100% on it. So you need an easy 1,000 gamer score. There you go.
Oh wow. Deliver Us the Moon. It left. Game, but I think I bought that.
Yeah, it left just as the Series X patch came out. But Yogomi, the list of games coming to Game Pass though.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had the show this week, which we'll talk about. Fable and Fable 3 are going to cloud, so that's good. Fable's such a good game. I'm so excited for the next one. Yeah. You could play Fogs with the PH.
Right.
Fogs. It's two-headed dogs. Literally. It's like a worm with two-head dogs. It's crazy. Destroy All Humans, which Destroy All Humans did get the Series X update, correct?
Yeah, it got an update, I believe, right? I believe it did. Because what we played, remember last year was it last year? Yeah, last year we played Destroy All Humans was like a
game
remaster.
With gold. Yeah.
But it was a remaster.
I didn't even think it was a remaster. Was it? It was barely remastered. Huh. Sorry, I had to blow my nose.
That's all right.
A visual remaster. There you go. So hopefully the Series X edition came out so it looks better. And I think I don't remember. I thought I remember hearing something like that's one of the frame boost games. The FPS boost.
Right.
But then the game that we're probably going to play this week, because why not? Second Extinction.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to it. I got an email about it a while back. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
3 players, Left 4 Dead, basically with dinosaurs.
Website, but I could be wrong.
Oh, dude, my allergies are tripping me out right now, dude. Sorry, it's like stinging now, dude. I just went too far back. Awkward. Oh, and then there was like casually Xbox dropped something this week randomly that was just, I mean, it's kind of a huge deal, but it's kind of like, yeah, here you go. Here it is. Microsoft Gold or Xbox Live Gold is no longer required for free-to-play games.
Yeah.
Which have, I think it was 50-something games now that you can just play for free without having to go buy Live. Including Xbox Party Chat, which I thought they would keep that underneath.
Yeah.
I thought Party Chat was going to be the thing that was the pay, that gave you the reason to pay for it. So that really means Gold is just going to kind of... I think they're just going to kind of make it disappear, but... Dude, there's really just not a lot. I mean, we get that. Yeah, so tomorrow, Second Extinction drops. 26th? Which is that tomorrow? Because that's our... Yep. Today's the 25th.
Oh, wow. It's the 26th. That's weird. On a Monday.
That's going to be fun. I think that'll be fun. Then the new FPS boost games did come out. So they did get announced. So all the next FPS boost games... And I'm kind of sad, but I kind of want to go play it again now. But Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2 got the FPS boost.
Oh, wow.
You can play Titanfall 2 at 120 frames per second.
You know, that kind of explains why God was playing it. Speaking like, why is he playing that? But that makes sense.
That's I heard the multiplayer looks nuts now, dude. Like, it is running around a Titan, dude, punching another Titan at 120 frames per second.
I'm looking at the list, dude. We gotta play Vermintide 2 again, dude. Sometime that was fun.
I'm already ready. Doof Nasty, what up, baby? Battlefront 2, Cheesehead, your boy. You ready to play with me?
Oh yeah,
I'll play it. I'll download that, dude.
Yeah,
Titanfall VR, dude. Titanfall VR. Oh my.
Yeah,
that'd be wild. And then Garden Warfare 2, and the Battle for Neighborville, which is that one we played, which was actually really fun. You play Battlefront every day? I got you. I'll download it. Mirror's Edge Catalyst got it.
Said loves Battlefront.
Unravel 2, and then Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, and Battlefield 5, and Sea of Solitude. They all got their boost.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cheese said you don't have a Series X yet, huh? Dang it. I was going to be like, how is it? How does it play?
Wait, yes, he does. Does he not? Wait, I thought he did.
No, this is the thing that it's a pre-made. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, all right.
Because I'm already sending him stuff, so we're just gonna send him that too.
I got you. All right.
Because Cheesehead's like OG of the OGs.
Yeah.
Like, when we say OG, Cheesehead is like, Cheesehead probably might have been in my first 50 followers on Mixer.
Really?
Yeah.
He's definitely one of my first followers on Mixer. Because I met him through you.
I think he was playing that night with us, and we were playing Split Second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
That whole squad.
Back in the day.
Bobo was in there. Razor was in there. Cheesehead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
That game was fun. Dang, now I might download that game.
So I'm just gonna go through some random games because we're just trying to fill in time right now.
Right.
So these are random games that are coming out this week, right? This one sounds weird. Crime Opera: The Butterfly Effect. I don't know. Here, you want this list? If you guys want to look at this list with me too, I'll put it in the chat just so everybody can see the list. There, so you can see what I'm looking at right now. Semantically muffed ladders of. It's fully capped, so I would assume it's POWGI. So Pogi. I think it looks like a game. Like a something you'd play on like piece of paper. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Second Extinction comes out. The Sinking City. Ooh. Before I forget, Destroy All Humans, obviously.
I might check that Sinking City out.
Yeah, I mean the picture alone, like that's so crazy how like your mind can like a game just by how you see it, what it looks like right there.
Well, it says it's an adventure and an investigation game set in. I like that kind of stuff.
Look at this, the game Before I Forget. 10 achievements for 1,000 gamer score. 10 achievements for an $8 game.
Wow.
Destroy All Humans, obviously. That's the updated from THQ. War Dogs, Red's Return. I don't even know what to tell you guys. I wonder what that game looks like. I'm going to click on it for no reason.
The War Dogs?
Yeah, I would need to look more into it.
A catastrophic plague almost sweeping the world after a catastrophe. Hey, I don't know what that's about. The remnants of humanity have turned to genetic engineering to survive. Unrecognizable humans now strive to recover in a few cities. Huh. Interesting.
Angels with Scaly Wings.
That's the title.
Look at that. You want to not sell me on something right here? Here you go. You ready for this? Epic mind-bending story with 175,000 words. Oh, she can sign that off. I ain't doing that one.
Yeah, pass. I know you're not. I know you're not good.
Here you go.
Nah, son.
Here you go. Look at that. Boris the Rocket.
Yeah.
As a mustached Soviet nuclear missile operator, you're the last frontier of your motherland's defense. Surviving a freezing Siberian winter, untangle a nasty web of bear intrigues, and adapt to the always changing environment in this Cold War simulator. The picture is literally a dude with a beret on, with a big old mustache, and a bear behind him. I'm here for this. Mystic Fate. Protocol. Sorry, I'm reading the thing. I was like, is that real? So for their details, it says, by signing below, you agree to the following the protocol. Protocol is a program of strict rules created to make first contact with an alien life form that got shot down in the Arctic Circle. Okay. R-Type Final 2.
R-Type. Wow.
Do you know what that is?
That's an old game, dude. R-Type?
Really?
Yeah. R-Type is like, if I remember correctly, I think they had that game on Game Boy. It was like an old I don't know if it was arcade, but it came out in 1987, dude. The original R-Type did. I remember this game.
Cheesta said he played it back in the day in the arcades.
Yeah, that was gonna say it was an arcade game. Yeah, horizontal scrolling shooter arcade game developed, released by IRM. Yeah, 1987. I remember this game. I was terrible at it. I was never good at this game. I mean, I'm not good at most games, but that's beside the point. But yeah, Final 2. Interesting.
Oh, okay. So there's a story behind Sinking City.
Oh yeah.
So, wait. Okay, so Sinking City originally was going to be called Necronomicon Sinking City.
Yeah, it's another H.P. Lovecraft.
So they were in a big old fight with the publishers. So they basically took it. So there's a copy of this game that looks almost exactly like it. So the devs are selling this edition called Sinking City, and they're selling it on their own so that they can just take all the money instead of the publisher selling it would be quote unquote a pirated copy.
Oh, I see.
Huh.
I see.
So this is just funny to read. So you go, I'm in this True Achievements, right? They do their list. If you go, you can go down to the comments at the bottom, and they're just going in, dude. Like people are like, I ain't playing that. Screw those. And then people are like, no, help out the developers, not the publishers. And like, it's just funny. Well, shoot. Well, Yogomi, let's talk about this game that we played this week. So we played our Game Pass game of the week this week was MLB The Show, which we were really excited for because obviously that's the first time it's been able to come out. But I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not that I didn't like it. So I enjoyed what I played.
Right. I did too.
But it's too sim. It's too we talked about that last night. It's too simulator.
Yeah. I mean, you can build. So
what's up, Hammer?
I messed around with building the stadiums. You can build your own stadium. Not only can you build your own stadium, you can also build the city that's around the stadium. That's crazy. Okay. Like you can, why? I don't know, but you can build the city that's outside of the stadium, put hotels and stuff around it, and then you can build the stadium. You can decide how big the outfield is, the concession stands. The problem I had with it was the controls. The controls are super wonky, like trying to move stuff around, and like I had trouble with it. It was frustrating, but I still think it's one of probably the best baseball game out there. You know?
Oh, definitely. That was like one of the big things we talked about last night. That was like, it just seems like a lot, man. It's just like, I want to just play. I want to arcade. I don't know. Maybe I just want to arcade it. Yeah.
And I also, it was definitely directed at people that are baseball enthusiasts, super baseball fans, people that get into the stats and all that stuff, to know the players. Like I didn't even know most of the players because I haven't been watching baseball in a while. It's definitely for that type of gamer, and I know they're out there. They're definitely out there. People that are like, I want to make this. I want to make my team, and people that will get into making their stadiums. I thought the stadium thing was pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad would be into that. His fantasy league is older than I am.
Gee.
Yeah.
One of my sad parts about it is like I heard all about this home run derby, but there's not a matchmaking home run derby.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to just like get in there and be like, yo, I'm just gonna go hit home runs. Just go hit some dingers with some people.
Yeah.
And that was like you had to like match me. You had to create a lobby and then like invite everybody into your lobby. I was like, let me just go get in with people. Like, let's play. I want MLB The Show, like PUBG. You know what I'm saying? Like Battle Royale. Yeah.
Right.
Like throw 100 people in there, bro. Everybody that you you can make it a tournament, I guess, but I feel like
Sure.
I don't know if I'd want it as a tournament. I'd want it more as like the top 50 people go to the next round, the top 25 people go to the next round, the top, you know what I mean? It's not, and so like maybe you and the guy that's like in your group, whatever, you both go to the next level, and it just keeps going up.
Right.
Like I feel like that'd be super fun. That's just like, and then not only is that like fun to play, but it's also helping you get better at your timing on your hitting. And then you could try the different ways to hit while being competitive, because it's like I can't play Rocket League training, but man, I get way better just by doing just playing people.
Yeah.
But,
I thought it was fun. And I'm probably going to go back to it because like I said, what I remember from playing the show, the last time I played the show was on PlayStation 2. But I remember I used to sit here. This is around when I first moved in here, and I would sit here for hours, just sitting here on my PlayStation, like vegging out playing the show, just sitting here. You know, I really enjoyed it. It was just a very chill game, but it definitely has come a long way from back in those days as far as all the details and all the additions, and it's definitely completely, totally, like you said, simulator, you know?
Yeah.
Which you just sometimes, you know, what I've noticed too is a lot of games that we have been doing, you need more than a week to really get into it, you know, especially if you're busy like us. And that's a game that you got to put some time into. It's definitely a game you got to sit down, you got to put some time into it. You got to carve out. I think you got to carve out time every, you know, couple hours a day. I like it overall too. Fatty Too Cool. I did it. I thought the mini games in the show mode were lame. They had you doing drills on your phone. There was also like the training. I don't know. It was just some really cool stuff. And then you could come up with the baseball clubs. You can make different baseball clubs and things like that. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And it's a week. And us being as busy as we are, it requires more time than that to put into that game, you know.
So the last baseball game I actually like had fun, played a lot of, Triple Play 2002.
I never played that.
That's the year right after the Diamondbacks won the World Series.
Oh yeah.
And we were actually like big on like watching the Diamondbacks back then too. Like before, like that year that they won or the year before that, we'd watch them like all the time. Just because like my little brother was born on opening day.
Really?
Like their actual opening day, because I was like, what, 98? Oh, nice. It was like April 1st, 1998.
Wow. Let's see. It's a year after I moved here.
Dang.
I know.
You've been there. My brother's almost 22 years old. Or he is 22 years old.
I moved here in 97.
Will you play it again?
Yes, I will. I will probably play it again. Maybe. Yes. I'm going to say yes. I was just listening to you. I was going to see how long you keep going back and forth. I was like, I'm just going to sit here and listen. No, because I would have already removed it. I actually went through and removed some games off of my my system last night. And I let that on there.
Well, I think about it. Let's download Vermintide. Let's play it tonight.
Seriously?
Yeah. Let's play it tonight.
Yes. I think I still have it, but either way, let's do it, man. Play some Tide 2. I love that game.
I'm going to download it right now. So.
Yeah, I think it's still, I know it might be on my external drive, but
well, guess it's Series X enhanced now. And let me tell you, I played it once just to see. I played one round with it. I was like, oh my Lord. I was like, what did they do to this game?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to play that.
If anybody wants, we need 2 more people to play with us. There's the sound right there. Just went off of my headset. So, for the Xbox, saying that it started downloading it. No, yeah, it's really enhanced. It's like you get in there and you're like, and if you guys have ever played that game is wild as hell, dude. Like so much happens in that game.
Yeah.
We're totally talking about Mlb the Show, but we're talking about Vermintide right now because I jumped in with this. So, Vermintide 2, yeah. That game is crazy, dude. Like, it reminds me a lot of Outriders, right? Like, where it's just like mayhem. You're just like, all of a sudden, there's people everywhere. Everyone's screaming. Like, that one night we were playing with JC, dude. He literally was screaming, dude. Like,
he was like, oh my God,
They won't stop. Like they just kept coming like in waves out of the building at him. I was like, why'd you go up ahead? He's like, I just was trying to hurry.
Yeah, that game is fun, man. I didn't think I'd like that game as much as I did, but it's fun. Yeah. It's
Dark Tide, dude. There's another one that just came out too.
I saw that.
So,
yeah,
I learned something new. So when it's Warhammer and it doesn't have 40K, that means it's like medieval magic kind of fantasy.
Oh, right.
But when it has 40K, that means there's robots.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean it's medieval. Sorry, it means it's like zombies basically.
Right.
And then when you go the 40K, then it means robots. I was like, I didn't know that. Either way, I would like to play a 40K. So now I've kind of thought about it. There was one, I think there's a 40K that just came out. Just like the other day.
I saw that. I saw that.
I was like,
aren't some of them third person?
Yes, some of them are. So some of them are third person, and then some of them are also like not like RTS
like top down,
kind of.
Or yeah.
They'll be like RTS
like top down,
ones. Right? Yeah, they go all over the place with those games, like strategies. Yeah. There's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, the show. Sorry, totally went off subject there. Like,
I think it's an amazing game. I'm gonna give it amazing. By the way.
Yes. Oh, dude, it was you. I mean, you saw it. You have a Series X, so you saw it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like the first game you go into, you look at the fans behind, behind the catcher, and you're like, "What the heck?" He's like, "Is this a real? Did they get real film?" Like, I was like, and people are like, everybody's doing their own thing too. Like, you're like, look at them and just like sit there and look at them. So a lady will get up and like walk, and you'll see people like move for her to walk.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, is that real?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh man, it's like a fantasy Left 4 Dead with rats. Yes, that describes Vermintide very well.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so stoked. Sorry, I keep going off subject. I'm so excited for Dark Tide though, dude. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I guess I am gonna play it again.
Yeah.
I want to just go play it and play against Bobo just so I can beat him. That's really all I want to go do. So I just want to make Bobo rage. We'll do a full 9-inning game too. We'll go right at it.
He was raging that night when he was playing it.
I love watching Bobo stream, dude, because he's so emotional. not just like letting him out like in words, like physically. Like he will get up and like he'll like yell, dance, dude. Like oh, it's all good. No. I go off subject really fast.
Yeah.
No, but that was a really good game though, man. Like they did a really good job. Yeah. Somehow it's not very high on Metacritics, but
I honestly think it's the commitment that it requires.
Yes.
It requires a commitment.
Have you seen those what are they called? Leagues. You can get like whole leagues and like play games with like full people, like leagues of like 16 people.
Yeah. It's crazy. That's what I was talking about, like with the baseball clubs and things like that. And yeah, it's pretty cool, man. There's a lot that goes with it. Yeah.
Sorry, if I go really quiet, it's because I'm blowing my nose.
I noticed.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying not to like people have to hear that whole thing. No, that it's cool, and I always think too how cool it is that like now that games are so like connected online, that it's like the rosters can constantly be upgraded too or updated.
Right.
Like that is freaking cool to me, dude. Like,
yeah.
Man. And you can play it on cloud. I haven't tried it on cloud yet because I'm still waiting for my invite.
Yeah.
Hey, for GTA roleplay, you got to get a PC, right?
Yeah.
But for all these other PC games on Game Pass, you're not gonna have to when you get that xCloud, dude.
No.
Have you seen people play it on their Macs?
I haven't yet.
Dude, I've watched a couple people do it, and I'm like, they're like, yeah, for the first like minute or two, it'll have like a little bit of lag, but then after that, it's like you're just playing on your computer.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so jealous. I just want to try it. I just want to play Wreckfest on my phone. Okay, that's all I want to do. I just want to be like, and it's touch controls for Wreckfest. I was going to see they're driving around slamming people. Be at the doctor's office and be like, yo, I want to play Wreckfest at the doctor's office.
I'm about to get the new iPad that was announced last week.
Yeah.
So imagine, and I don't know if you know this, but it comes with the new Mac M1 chip in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's the M1 chip that's in the new Mac that I got. It's going to be in the new iPad. So I imagine it's going to run really well on that. It would have to. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, sick. You go buy the those new are they the iMacs too, the new colored ones?
No, I might get one. And put it in the kitchen to replace my old iMac that I have. I might get one.
Yeah.
I kind of like the colors. I like the fact that I don't know if people understand. Yeah, I don't know if people get this, but like they're bringing back the original iMac colors that they did from the beginning. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to make a much higher.
What were they called? The Mac 2s? Is that when they did the colors?
What do you mean?
Or was it were they just iMacs? The first ones that they did the colors.
So the first iMac, I have one of the first ones. Well, I think I have the second one. The first one that came out had the tray, like the tray that stuck out, and then the second ones had the slot that you put the disc in. But it came out in that
Mac 2 is when they started
color.
to do it. That's when they started putting games on them.
Yeah. So the first iMac came out, it was the blueberry, that blue color. Then they started the red, the orange. They had a green one. And then they started making all the color, a purple one. And so now they brought that back. I might get one, like I said, just to have like just a base model one to put in the kitchen to replace this giant like 2012 5K one that I've had forever. It still runs, but it's just so old, So maybe.
I hear my Xbox just popping off notifications right now. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know what's
happening. But there's going to be another announcement later. So I want to see if I do want to see what's going to happen with the Xbox and the xCloud. I want to see, because it's going to be browser based because of the whole Apple. We talked about this with the whole Apple and their regulations with the App Store.
We want money.
I want to see how it's going to work. And I think it'll work fine. I just, we'll see.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so. I want my invite, man. I look at my email way too much, just hoping to see that. But you want to find the WePad where you share it? You share your iPad with other people. The WePad. It's an iPad for families. It's a front and back display. I'm just kidding.
Really? I was what?
You're like, that's a weird idea. I mean, I can see it working, but it's kind of a weird idea. That way, when you're like at like a restaurant, you just like set it up. It's like the little menus they put on the table. You just set it in the middle of the table, and you both can watch stuff.
Right.
UPad, iPad, WePad. That's true. Well, we already know what the game is for next week. We're playing Second Extinction because, that looks lit. We're going to kill a bunch of dinosaurs.
Yeah. Only because they deserve it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at the picture that they have for the game, you're like, yeah, dude, like, you'd kill that thing too.
Yeah, they look dangerous.
Maybe they're just mad because we shot at them first.
Could be. I mean, we'll find out the story. There's probably some context behind it, right?
That's true. I hope it plays a lot like what was that one we played? The mining one?
Oh, the Deep Rock Galactic.
Deep Rock Galactic. I hope it plays like that, dude. Oh man, what a game! That was just a fun game.
Fun. Yeah, that game is fun.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, you got me. What do you got going this week?
This week, editing. A lot of editing. I need some new videos on the YouTube channel. Been slacking because I've been working on other stuff. Not really slacking. It's just other stuff came up. But like I said, I got that last show out last night. So I have a break. Do some editing, some more filming. Working on a website for somebody. I don't know who.
I don't know who either.
Somebody. I don't really know. But just busy creating, streaming.
Hey, how hard do you think it would be to make that teaser trailer? We drop that tomorrow.
Oh, that's not hard at all.
We don't have to do anything. It doesn't have to even really say much. Like, you know what I mean?
Actually, just tell me what you wanted to say, and I'll throw it on the screen.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think, really. Because like it only needs to be like 10 seconds, right? It's just like
yeah.
the future is coming. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. It'll be good.
Sick, dude. You're busy this week.
Yeah. Busy.
I gotta get that 3D printer going. I have it. It's just sometimes I just get so tired of work, and you just
I hear you, man.
Just come home and not work.
I hear you. It's hard when you use all of your energies someplace all day to come home and then have energy for something else. It's difficult.
Yeah. Well, I saw one the other day. I saw a meme the other day. It just made me laugh. It was like, you ever have those days where work kicks your butt so bad you just drive home in dead silence with no music? You're like, I'm like,
yeah. I've been there, man. I've been there, and I remember like getting almost home and like, oh my gosh, the radio's not like nothing's on. Like, what the heck? I've been there, man. I have totally been there.
I have two types of days like that, where there's the day where I have the music so loud that it just drowns out like my thoughts.
Yeah.
Windows down, just like slamming my bass. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. And then the other days where it's just like, yeah, you're just like, oh, I'm home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what happened? What is life?
Yeah.
Well, dang. I don't really have much else to do this week. I keep telling everybody, I'm like, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna get cups going soon. And then I keep getting more jobs to do doormats.
Yeah.
Everybody wants their doormats, bro. It's funny. It's a weird thing, right? It's like doormats.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Doormats.
People want custom doormats. You would never believe it.
Yeah, I mean,
easy money.
Not high on my priority list.
Yogami. Imagine home of, and then it says just Yogami with your logo.
I don't know if I want everybody to know that.
Well, I mean, it's just your neighbor. She knows what you're doing in there. Freaking partying and playing drums all the time.
All the time, just partying. You know me.
Right. Sweet. All right. Well, you guys, thanks so much for coming to this week's episode. This was episode 63. If you guys want, make sure you guys go check out the YouTube, check out the website, or Yogomi's homie. I like that one, actually. Maybe I'll make it. I'll send it with the PS5. He's like, hey, don't do that.
No.
Or you guys go to the website, Zyba.games. Or if you guys want to go check us out on podcast platforms, that's always greatly appreciated. Also, there's I need one that says not the evil one. Oh, that's fair. Doormats. If you guys want to, you can always go check out the Patreon. We do have the Patreon. You guys can get in on the giveaway. This week's giveaway is, I don't want to call it custom, but I guess they're custom. Geek Made Design. They do a little controller holders with a little metal stand thing in it. So it holds 2 controllers and has the metal stand in it. So it looks dope. Put that on your desk, it'd be fire. And then next month, we're giving away those controllers. I think we're going to do 2 winners next week or next month.
Nice.
Instead of giving one person 2 controllers, we'll give
2 people,
one controller. Yeah. I was like, well, that sounded weird. Not 2 people, 2 controllers, because that would be... I don't have that kind of money right now. But you guys, thanks so much for coming to this week's episode. We love your faces. This was episode 63, and we'll see you all next time.
See you guys.